Good morning and welcome back to the channel. Today's offering fits the bill of hidden a bit better than the last one. What you see behind me here is the Church of St Nicholas at Barfrestone, and this is probably one of the finest examples of Norman architecture in England, if not in Europe. It's an absolute beauty. Background on the church: so it was founded and funded by a Norman knight by the name of Hugo de Port, and that was in the late 11th century. It served mainly as a stopover point for pilgrims on their way to Canterbury to the tomb of Thomas a Becket. There is a likeness of him in all the magnificent carving. It was the original early Norman building was remodelled in the 12th century, and a lot of the ornate carving was actually funded by Hugo de Port's great-grandson, Adam de Port. It sounds like I'm upsetting the local dogs. Oops. There was some later restoration work done in 1839 to 1842. There is also a wheel window, which is super rare. We'll take a closer look at that a bit later. And I don't know if we're going to be able to access the interior, but the interior is actually quite plain compared to the outside. There are a few carvings under the nave window, human and animal figures mainly, and there is a monument inside to Sir Thomas Boys of the Fredville family, and just up the road that away is Fredville Park. So there is another surprise, but I don't know if it's actually still there, but I will show you if it is. If not, I'll just tell you about it. So let's get off the tripod and try and have a better look around. So just above me here, I've just spotted it, is the little surprise I was telling you about. You may have noticed that there's no belfry, and that is because the bell is housed at the back of the church in the branches of the old yew tree, which incidentally used to be the name of the pub next door. It is now a private residence, so we won't be able to visit the pub today. And here we have a absolutely stunning door. I'm not sure what era the actual door comes from, but if we look just to the sides here, you see here, and a better example here. Now, when I was a kid coming here, I always wondered what these were, thinking that maybe they were just sort of vandalism scratch marks. They're actually sundials of sorts, very early examples of. They call them scratch dials, and as we move up across the door, look at some of this carving work. It is superb, absolutely beautiful. You see there on the end our little friend the Norman Knight, and the centre piece again, absolutely stunning. Just take a look at that, absolutely beautiful. You can see at the top here, if I can zoom in a bit for you, how soft the stone is that a lot of this carving work has been done in. And just off to the side there, one of the smaller windows, and another just next to it there. See the 3 nave windows there. So up the top is the wheel window. Now that is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. This far side of the church we have another beautiful old doorway, sadly bricked up now, but I'm going to push in close for you so you can see some of this. Very, very old graffiti there. We also have some amazing carving work again. Just take a look at that. It's absolutely beautiful. Now, as you can see there on the edge of this, I'll just pull you in. We've got the 2 faces, both facing into the doorway. Both appear to be not very happy people, or creatures should I say. Absolutely stunning work. Of course, some more ornate stuff over the top there. Beautiful. And a lot of the figures carved are mythical beasts. We've got manticores and mermaids, griffins, and even up the top some I'm not sure how well I'm going to be able to get this. I might try and get some better shots later on. No, I'm not going to be able to get that from here, unfortunately. But there are some faces carved all along the top. Some of them look very much like the green men of old, the Jacks of the Green, protectors of the woodland. All in all, very interesting building. Yeah, I really hope you've enjoyed taking a look around with me, and if you're ever in the area, come and get a closer look, because it is beautiful.